True Greg.
Yo, we back in the building, man. BFM Black Fathers Matter. What's happening, man?
Here's the
It's
thing.
Love Day, Valentine's Day. Hold up a second. Yo, it's Love Day, Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Black Fathers Matter. We back in the building. Back in this biz niche. Yo, what's happening, Ralph?
This is gonna be a live joint. We just gonna drop this joint. I wanted to take the. It's definitely Valentine's Day. Everybody's got it. Gonna be mad in their feelings. A lot of cats had to run out to the store this morning and make sure that the roses was fresh.
Hey, double for them roses, yo. Paying double for them chocolates.
So, I'm curious though, in the way the episode's gonna move. You and me. This is our first
solo dolo
single dad Valentine's Day. So how you holding up, bro?
Yeah. Yo, man, I'm holding up good though. Yo, here's the thing.
All right, tell me.
No. I don't even do none of that, man. No, listen, man. Valentine's Day has always been like, it's you take care of the missus, but then it always spills into the girls because I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure that they're good. Get them their little flowers, little chocolate, little teddy bears, all that kind of stuff. So that keeps popping. That's gonna keep going. But you know what I mean? On a solo dolo tip, it's been actually chill because I didn't really have to plan no extravagant, you know what I mean? Because when I put on a production, and this was one of those years where I was like, you know what, let me just, I don't have to. There's no expectations. So let's just love me, man. So she got the hat on. I'm number one today, and that's how we're gonna keep it. And those who ain't got a significant other to spend it with, spend the time with yourself, man. You know what I mean? Give yourself the love, all that good shit.
Yeah. So
how are you holding up, man? I know you got sons, so you ain't really you can't really wine and dine the little dudes. Different dynamics.
It's a different dynamic, but it's in some ways it's an even better dynamic because I don't have to really acknowledge Valentine's Day at all. Right. They don't care. Yeah. They not throwing me Valentine's Day gifts. I'm not throwing them Valentine's.
You ain't get no e-cards for the kids, man.
From them?
Yeah, ain't no e-cards coming through. Hey, pops, happy Valentine's Day or whatever the hell they call it.
Well, but not only, but I don't care about that because I know, and maybe it's different now. Maybe the young cats are celebrating Valentine's Day different than they used to. But I know that for in my generation, when I was a young cat growing up, Valentine's Day was only about the man or whoever in a non-gender binary relationship, whoever the more alpha, top person was always passing it down to the woman or in gender norms, it was always that structure. I never felt like it was reciprocal. Right, like, I'm gonna do this dope thing.
Oh hell no, it's never been.
And then in return, you're gonna do this dope thing for me, and it's like, it
hasn't been like that.
It's almost like the equivalent, scaled down, of course, of I buy you a brand new Bentley, and you buy me a Bentley Matchbox car. And we
she gonna get you like a Toyota, what is that, a Yaris or something, one of them joints.
So this year,
hey, but it's the thought that counts, man. It ain't really about the size of the gift. You already know that, man. You know what I'm saying? And if a shorty got me a little mini coupe, man, it's like, it ain't my style, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's assuming. Look, when you say that it's the thought that counts, that assumes that you get anything. Right,
I've had to tolerate getting anything for years.
Right. This is what This is right. So if you're expecting, if a man is going into Valentine's Day and expecting that he's gonna be like, okay, I got this ring, I got this nice restaurant, I got this nice whatever, and I'm gonna do that. In return, she's gonna give me a nice gift. We think about it. We often think about it in gift in terms of like, I give her a scarf, she's gonna give me a tie. But on Valentine's Day, I think the average guy thought is, I give her a great gift, and in return, she gonna give out the love. Now,
yeah, if you're lucky, you're gonna get that, but you may just get a tie or a belt
because
or
when
a pair of socks.
right, because at some point, if the love store closes, then the only thing left is the tie.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, like I like not a lot of women can shop like for guys. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that women like get, because we different, man. We do research. We research. We don't just go buy chocolates. We find out what kind of chocolates they like. We don't just show it. Oh, you said something about chocolates. You're some, you know what I mean? And that's usually how it is.
But this is
now,
what
I don't think women really do the research like that. There's very few that do the research. They may get you the dopest shirt, but the wrong size.
But this is where the equity. This is where there's an inequality to Valentine's Day that doesn't feel fair. Sure. That's what I mean, right? Is that we know that it's the men are supposed to like I don't know, just it doesn't feel
man up.
Equal.
You got to step to the plate.
It doesn't feel equal.
It's never been equal. Maybe 2021, maybe it's going to start being equal, but it's never been. And it's and women know that. They're like, yo, listen, Valentine's Day is about the women. Look at all the commercials. How many commercials you really seen which are catered to men?
Almost all of them.
All the commercials are catered to men? No. I'm talking about buying to giving men that perfect Valentine's Day. There's not a lot of commercials. It's always like take her to the, buy her this or Tiffany's or chocolates. It's always catered to her.
You know what the marketing of Valentine's Day is to men? The only thing that I can think of is Victoria's Secret and lingerie shows, La Vie en Rose shops. You make commercials to say, if you want your girl to look good for you on Valentine's Day, buy her this. So then guys are like, yeah, I'm gonna get her this. It's gonna feel like a gift from me to her, and it is. But in reality, I get to win because I get to see it. So
actually, you're right.
That's the only thing I think of.
Hold on. There's actually one more. There's one more because I have seen commercials where it's Gillette commercials for men. This Valentine's Day, give her the gift of smoothness. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, they're telling dudes go shave your face.
Yeah. And what they should be doing, they should be doing is saying, yo, dudes, go shave your balls if you want your dick sucked.
Yo, you just waiting to drop that. Waiting to drop that. Manscaping is a big thing.
Yo, listen.
Don't come up in there looking like George of the Jungle, G.
Here's a Valentine's Day tip. This is a final tip early in the show, gentlemen.
Was that for men or for women? Who we talking?
This is for men.
All right. Let's go. What you got,
sir? If you only you don't have to speak it to. You don't have to tell us. If you know that you one of those truly, King Kong, George of the Jungle, hairy motherfuckers in your private area, and you like your dick being sucked, what's a gift you could give your lady this Valentine's Day? Shave your balls. Shave your whole shit. You don't have to shave it all like, I'm letting you bears a baby bottom. I'm just saying there is a direct correlation between the amount of dick you can get sucked and the hairiness of your dick and pubic area. Men, we don't have this.
They never had that problem. Sorry, go ahead.
Men don't have that necessarily that same hang up on private parts for a woman, but women do. There's the average woman do not want to see a jungle down there.
Unless she's still stuck in the 70s.
Yo, there's
remember back in the 70s, man, it was all about the book. You know what I mean?
Yes, but we 2020 now, 2021, bro. That's 50 years ago.
So yo, things have changed, man. It definitely has. You know what I'm saying?
How do you like your ladies pubis? How do you like your hair?
I like it. I like it maintained. I like it maintained, man. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm a barber, homie. I'm a barber by.
But well,
you know what I mean? So it's all about lineups.
Okay, here we go. This is where we go.
You gotta be faded, and the lineup brings the definition, which makes it pop. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Now let's go a little bit deeper on this. When you say when you say it needs to be faded,
yes,
that's a very nice word that you use.
Yes.
Sharp
blades and hot fades.
Explain to me what that means. What does it need to look like?
It need to be controlled, man. It can't be all patchy. You got to be like, you know what I mean, all uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Uniform.
Yes.
And it gotta have. You got to see where the fade begins and where the fade ends.
Yes.
But it should be this smooth.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And everything got to be the same level. Like I said, no patchy business. And the lineup will actually make the fade pop.
Yes.
It's like the icing on the cake.
So you talked about that in like some fluffy barber language, and I understand
that's what's
what
up,
that
man.
means. Let me try to translate it for the try to translate it for the people. So what I think you mean is, I want to keep if it was a pandemic, I like my pubic hair like I like my haircut. I like it down to a 0 on the sides. I need my sides clean. So if clean,
right.
Clean. I don't need it like this. I need it tight on the sides and then fade it up so that everything's clean. But I still want it. I still need something on the top. So what I mean by that is, you could be a level, you could be a 2, you could be a 3, you could be a 4 up on the top. So it's like cleaned up 70s. Right. So I'm good with as much pubic hair as you can stand, as long
you want
as
to rock afro fade, rock an afro fade.
Rock an afro fade. Oh, except I don't like the landing strip. I don't like the square thing. It's got to be a V like a lady. This square box, I don't
so you like the you like the triangle joints.
I like
You're not
the
into
triangle.
Like just the
I like the
no landing strip, no
coming
no
runway.
You know
I want it to be an arrow to the good stuff.
Okay, so you want like because you get lost, so you want to know which way to go, and you want the road sign to say, "Yo, the arrow pointing where it's at."
Yo, just point me in the direction. I'll do the rest. Back to that was a little distracted for the people. Listen, back to Valentine's. Back to Valentine's Day. Do you?
Hey, that's a good tip, though, man. That's a good tip because especially with COVID and everything, we ain't trying to.
Just tighten it up. Get yourself a wall. Facts. The basic joints. And if you want to play a game with, you know what? Let me tell you something. Another tip. Here we go. If you really want to do it right, you say you can have fun with it. If you really want to do it right, you say, look, hey baby, I thought it would be fun if you and me just shave my balls together.
I don't even know if is that an activity though? Is that for real? Like, is there women out there who are signing up for those? Like, well, here's a problem, man. I don't trust it depends on how comfortable you are with it, because you don't want, you know what I mean? You don't want some situations happening and scissors hands, nicks you up a little bit.
Fair point. A couple key things to this. How good are you? How good a boy are you? And how much do you think she loves you? Because you're right. You don't want to have if you're not a good boy, don't give her a set of clippers or a pair of scissors and say, yo,
you gotta know how to work the creases though, G.
No. She don't. You need to make sure that she loves you forever.
Damn.
Because if you've done anything wrong in the last year, she can slice your whole shit. So be sure. But if y'all in that love wave and everything is Gucci, it's beautiful because she will be able, you could turn it into a romantic thing. Y'all could take a bath. Y'all could have music going. It could be a whole nice thing. And then she gonna see your man region all nice and clean and beautiful. She will have checked it to make sure it's fresh. You're gonna have a great night. Step 2. That's
so you're saying a shave for a shave.
Shave for a shave.
Is it gonna be okay? All right.
Shave for.
I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever shaved a woman's private parts? I haven't.
I may have in my younger days. I was a barber. I was doing fades. I was delivering fades out there.
That's a good way to get extra tips.
You know what I'm saying? And I've had people hit me up, say, yo, listen, shorties will hit me up, say, yo, give me some advice. I'm like, yo, why don't you come through the barbershop and, you know what I mean? I got you. Consultation. Exactly. That's what's up. But you know what? I would not put the straight blade in their hands, though. I don't care how much love there is.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to get. What is her name? Lorena Bobbitt.
Lorena Bobbitt. Well, this is what I'm saying about having her shave your balls. I think the thing about Valentine's Day that it's because men don't necessarily want to be told what to do, right? And so by doing it this way, by the way that the whole structure is set up, it's set up to make them feel antagonistic about the fact that they have to do it in the first place. Right? So if you're like, yeah, right, and it tells you all the steps. So you gotta make it happen. You gotta get flowers. You gotta, because we all knew the rules. You gotta get flowers,
chocolate,
you gotta
teddy bears,
teddy bears,
reservations,
and reservations. Those were the four steps that every man had to follow. And even if you and your girl were like, nah, we don't do that. We not into that. If in back in the day, what would happen is you would show up at school and everybody's checking the Valentine. Everybody, what'd you get? Oh, I got this candy. Oh, I got this candy. My teddy bears.
Candy grams. Yo, the candy grams back in school that was crazy back in the day, man. I hated that. You had to, because there was always kids who never got no candy grams. There was always kids who never got it. The little ugly kid in the back, you know what I'm saying? They never got it. I felt bad for these cats. You know what I'm saying? And then they get that sympathy candy gram from the teacher.
That was the worst. Oh no. That was the worst. No, right. So if you you wanted to have your bag as full as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you opened up the bag and you only saw one, that means nobody likes you. Because the only person that liked you was the teacher. That's a hard life, man.
It is, unless you're a cute teacher. But if she ain't a cute teacher, then you getting bullied for that, man.
Never had one.
You know what I mean? But yo, you know what though, man? I used to be the guy, like, I would be sending mad candy grams out. Like girls in different classes, everybody getting it. Every shorty in school, like who I talked to, whether they were girls I was trying to get with, or even just like homegirls, yo, just send it out. You know what I mean? My whole thing was, yo, if I can make my name pop up in every classroom, on every floor, I'm winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So your strategy, that's you know what you call that? You know what they call that? And that was my strategy, actually. That's you were a volume shooter.
Exactly.
You was trying to spray everywhere.
Just like my boys, you know what I'm saying? The Million Man March.
Right. So
and only a few get through. So
for me, my strategy was actually the complete opposite. I was a sniper.
Oh, for real?
I was a sniper. Oh, I was like, yo, okay, listen. I'm gonna take one shot. Shot. And I'm gonna see past. I'm gonna, in the hunt, everybody knows their level, right? They know what animals they can try to go at and kill and what animals they should not fuck with. It's just the law of the fucking jungle,
for sure.
Right? So I would only mess with chicks that I knew that were at my level. Right? Or maybe
so you were not shooting higher than that.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you stayed in your lane pretty much.
I stayed in my lane, and more often than not, it was successful for me in that way. But what's funny is that what I've heard, so there's an old friend of mine that I went to school with for a lot, including high school. And at some point, we were talking years ago, and she said to me, we bumped into each other, and she said to me, I was like, yeah, I would have never hollered at you. And she said to me, you should have.
Damn. Should have.
So I do think sometimes the act of leveling up is the and I think on Valentine's Day, people do get, maybe that's the time that people should level up, because people are feeling themselves. We all want to feel connected. And if you don't have connection, half the people in the world are not in a relationship.
And that's the day that people have a change of heart, bro. That's the day, because you know what I mean? You could be chasing, you'd be trying to holler at a girl in high school for weeks type of thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But on that day, she may give you the chance. She may give you a little smile. She may come and say, yo, thank you for that. You know what I mean? And then there you go. The dialogue begins. And then you got, you know what I mean? It's up to you. But sometimes those things are the icebreakers. And yeah, you're right, man. With me, I was, you were a sniper, but I was like throwing a grenade, and I'm mass. Mass volume.
You was a terrorist. Yeah, you was a suicide bomber.
Yeah, exactly. So and it paid off. You know what I'm saying?
But did it feel more equal back then? Meaning, like,
it never did.
Meaning, like, it never felt equal.
Never felt equal. And I would appreciate what they would come through with, but it still wasn't. I come from, you know how it is, man. We come from a generation where we do the proposing. We do the, hey, I would like to take you out for dinner. We did, like, that was it. Like, no matter, and if a girl came up and said that to you, it'll still make us feel weird. Not that we are sexist or anything. It's just like, yo, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we were just raised that that's the way it was supposed to happen. So it was even more then than now.
Right. And now, because now you think it feels more equal now.
It's supposed to be, because you know what? Like, women are out there screaming out equal rights. So I think that, if that's what you're doing, I'm down to support the cause, but you can't pick and choose.
I do think I would assume that it is more equal, because there are so many women that are like you alluding to, that are choosing to be more out front with it, more open and honest about what their feelings are,
for sure,
in terms and what their needs are. So I do think there is something to the fact that it should feel open. Or should be more open. I don't know that it is more open.
Yeah, right? I think it depends on the individual, because there's a lot of women out there who still feel like, nah, dude, I don't give a damn about all those equal rights. So yeah, like equal rights as far as respect, yes. As far as pay, yes. But if I feel like the dude takes the trash out, I ain't trying to take the trash out. Women don't want to take the trash out. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to become garbage men or whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they pick and choose what they want to do and how it looks. Right.
So this is where in my old relationship we used to talk about pink jobs and blue jobs. So there are things and not because we're not talking about them because of gender. We're talking about them in terms of shit that I want to do or I don't want to do. So for example, I don't like cutting grass. I fucking hate cutting grass. I would rather take out the garbage and shovel snow than take out the cut the grass. And I'll tell you this, I don't even like taking out garbage. Like I wish, if I could pay someone to come and take my garbage out once a week, I would absolutely do it.
Right.
And now, but I would gladly do all the cooking and cleaning of the kitchen.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I'll make sure that the kitchen.
So you do the dishes over you cutting grass, G?
No doubt.
You wash the dishes, hand wash dishes, do the laundry. See, that's crazy. The only reason I do those activities is because, well, one, I don't like taking out the trash either, but I enjoy living in a clean environment where I don't have to smell that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
So now, me personally, I hate doing the dishes. I hate that. Now, I will do it because I just can't stand all the clutter. But if I could hire someone to come and do it for me, loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, hand washing, I do not like none of that.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying?
But part of that,
I'll cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? I'll cook and clean. I'll cut the grass because, cutting the grass, it got to be a hot day. The grass is growing. I got my headphones. I'm listening to my music. But shoveling the snow, G? Nah.
No, So I also think I'm living a lifestyle or living in a type of life that I don't want to live in. So maybe that's why I'm resisting it. Like, I don't want to have all this shit. I got too much shit in my kitchen. I got too much furniture in my office right now. I don't want to live that way. So maybe mentally I'm resisting it by like saying, or maybe I'm just a bum. I don't fucking know. I just think that we get forced, and Valentine's Day is one of these things. We get forced into these roles to think this is the only way to do it. And so we do it. And we're doing it, but it don't feel organic. It don't feel authentic. If I would assume that the reason why Valentine's Day was started and is the marketing thing that it is because it was a way for marketing to say, look, you could treat your lady like shit every other day if you want. On Valentine's Day, or you can be home, you can be working, you can do all of this other stuff, but on this one day, you got to treat your lady nice. That's what I would think. Yeah. That's what I would think that how the origins of Valentine's Day, in the way that we know it now is that it is your responsibility, men, to take care of your woman. Now, obviously, genders and sexuality aside, because this is Valentine's Day is almost
that's major facts right there.
A heteronormative holiday. It's
so look, let me ask you this question though.
Yeah.
Now, as guys, we remember, especially we the one putting up the production. If I say, yo, Ralph, 2018 Valentine's Day, what'd you do with your girl? And I'm sure you're like, yo, you're gonna remember it, right?
No,
women I wouldn't. Remember it too. You wouldn't remember what you did?
No,
2018.
I wouldn't.
Okay,
but
okay. Do you think she would remember it?
Absolutely.
Would she remember it? Okay, so she would remember.
Sure.
It. Now, if you asked her the same thing, if she said, yo, January the 5th, 2018. Remember that place you and Ralph went on a date? Is she gonna remember that shit? Most likely not. Women do not remember all those other dates. And some of those dates are better than the Valentine's Day dates. Although we put up a production, but it's like their brain is so conditioned to remember what happened on Valentine's Day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can go back and say, yo, last year, Valentine's Day, he took me to the CN Tower. We had this dinner on the revolving. The year before that, we went here. The year before that, he put me in a massage. You know what I mean? But That's not just the one time we doing these things. These things are happening throughout the year, but they don't remember it.
But this is look, if you want the point of Valentine's Day, like the what we believe Valentine's Day is supposed to be, is an expression and a demonstration of love from your the man,
significant other.
It should be right. It should be from one to the other.
Mm-hmm.
It should be equal. And in most cases, it is seen as a transference of love from the male energy to the female energy.
Because that's the day the male energy is proving. See, I told you I love you.
See, I told you I love you.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna treat you like shit tomorrow, but today.
Now here's the crazy shit about it. Here's the crazy shit about it, right? Because you could be whining and dining your lady, taking her out for dinners every week, doing these date nights and shit. But it's easy for a guy to go and get thrown into the doghouse if he screws up that one day.
Right.
And I've been there. I'm sure every man can relate. Like, yo, and you could be like, baby, like, I forgot. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Why is this one day? Like, why does this one day define how much I love you? Because it's false, but that's how the world set it up.
Well, because, and it's worse now with social media, because now if you go on social media on Valentine's Day, all that people are going to see is a way to either validate your existence or invalidate your existence. So it validates your existence if there's lots of people and you're in love and you're seeing lots of people in love on vacation and everybody's looking romantic and sexy and beautiful. But if you're not in love, you go on and you're on social media and you're like, fuck.
So social media is not the place. If you a single person and that bothers you and you're not comfortable being single and loving yourself like that, don't go on social media on Valentine's Day, man. You don't need to see all of that.
You don't need to see that.
It's depressing, G.
Right. Now this leads to this other, like the other aspect of it today, which was different. I don't know if you remember, it's been a long time since I've been single, but if you're single on Valentine's Day back in the day, what's your move? Do you do anything? You just sit in your house? Yeah,
man. You hit up all your single homies and y'all go party it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you call the single girls and just chill. That's all it is. It's Valentines, Galentines, whatever the hell they want to call it. But that's what it is, man. You find, you go, it's like misery loves company. You got to find people you can be miserable with, you know what I mean, and get faded, I guess. That's what used to happen back in the day.
Right. So, but now we got the apps, right? We got Tinder, Hitch, or Hinge, Grinder, Plenty of Fish, all that shit.
Christian Mingles.
For this point, the point I'm about to make, Christian Mingle probably doesn't apply. So
cool.
And we got Instagram and we got Twitter. So now there's the what changes the whole dynamic around Valentine's Day is the ability to slide into somebody's DMs and to get a direct hit of action. Same time, real time, right? You could be having a shitty Valentine's Day at 3:00 and end up having a great Valentine's Day by 9:00. How does that change the game?
Oh, that definitely changes the game, because you can wake up being, you know what I mean, depressed and go to bed being happy. But see, I've never been. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been single like that to even, you know what I mean, to see how that works. Does that work that way? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that proven? Like, if I woke up this morning, like, yo, I'm single, which I am. If I was to go on those websites or whatever the case is, would I have a date that same night? And if I do, how does that work? Is it a sympathy date? Is it I'm feeling bad for you, you feel bad for me, so let's just get together and feel bad together? Like, what, you know what I mean?
But don't you think? Isn't that how dating apps work, where now not dating apps. Okay, so let's kind of separate the dating apps, right? So there's Tinder and Grindr for men, and there's probably others, but those are like, yo, let's do something about this shit right now, right? Today. And then the other app, some of the other apps like, Bumble and then the application apps like Plenty of Fish,
Ashley Madison and all that,
are about long-term matches. Like, let's build to something that is going to lead to a long-term relationship.
See, I didn't even know the difference between them, but
that doesn't
breaking it down.
Well, that doesn't mean that you couldn't find a hookup, a long-term relationship on Tinder, on Grindr. You can. It's just, it was designed for people to get off immediately.
That's why it's called Grindr.
Right. So, but tonight, if you are lonely,
right,
and you need a little bit of affection,
need a friend,
make yourself, it probably is simply like, yo, you got needs, I got needs, let's do something about it. But I actually think that is how those apps work every day.
Of course, but is it even working like that on these days with COVID?
Not for me, but
no, you live it out. You live it out in God knows. You know
I'm living in the frozen tundra.
You out the pride lines, yo. You out the pride lands, homie.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I would assume. I'm gonna assume that the percentage of people who are fucking from social media hasn't changed pre and post COVID that much. Because people who want to fuck, they gonna fuck. Right? They gonna fuck.
All right. So let me ask you this question, bro.
Okay.
Don't mean to cut you off, but before I lose this thought. So you're saying Tinder, Grindr, all these places popping on a day like this, COVID or no COVID. What about like all them other services? Like the escort services, all that. Like, do you think they mad busy on a day like this?
I would think so. Maybe not with COVID, right? COVID aside, but maybe not with COVID, but I would think so. Now they may not be busy because those people are also wives and mothers and they have date lives and stuff too. So they may not necessarily, maybe the availability isn't the same. And it also depends, there's levels to it. When you're talking about escorts, is the escort a crackhead? Because if the escort is a crackhead, she working 24/7. If the escort is a single mom who's doing this to take care of kids, and maybe she's not working on Valentine's Day because she wants to do something with her kids. Like I think there's levels to it.
Okay, so then it's probably like the apps, which probably work best because they both that same level of desperation. I would say. I would think.
I don't. Do you think that cats that use escorts are desperate?
No. I'm saying like in an app setting, if you're on like those grinders and stuff, they're both on the same level. Now,
they're both on the same level.
One is getting money, one is like trying to get their nut out. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, whatever the hell it is. Right. So I think like with the apps, it's more they both meeting at the same level. It's like, yo, you single. Sure. That's why you here. I'm single. That's why I'm here. What's up?
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With escorts, it's like, yo, listen, man, you fly, come through. You know what I mean? I don't feel like going through the apps and all that stuff and back and forth, the messages, and whining and dining. Come through. You want some money? I got some money. You know what I mean? All that nonsense. So this is
because the apps, they're still, we used to say, and I guess we still use the phrase whining and dining. Right. And if you were at a bar, and back in the old days, I mean, still today, but certainly in the back in the day, if you were at a bar and you saw a shorty that you wanted to kick it with, you would have to do.
What would you do? Go full out T-Pain. Let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, facts. That's what you
Full
do.
up. Yeah, that's what you do.
And then you doing the song and dance. So it depends on how many. You might be buying her a few drinks. You might be buying her and her friends drinks. You might be, it depends on the game that you play. You play.
Now she hungry. Get her some celery sticks, some chicken wings.
All of that is the same shit that happens.
It's the same shit
on the apps, right? I have never met a woman. Now I don't have a lot of experience, but I've never met a woman on the app that we matched with, and then 5 seconds later she was like, "Yo, come through," or "Yo, I'm coming through." There's still a song and dance that's happening for you to prove that you are not a serial killer.
Facts.
Right now,
especially in today's world, there's a lot of them crazies out there.
Exactly, and so that makes us normal cats. Relatively normal cat.
Yeah, but the thing is, even the normal ones, right? There's normal shorties, and they can turn crazy. I've experienced that. Everything was cool.
It's
a couple
the fatal
shots
attraction.
went in, and then like, whoa, I got to be out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's we screaming just as hard as they are screaming. That's all it comes down to. But today, I think today's one of those days where the screening is more lenient. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a list of 20 things, they ask you the top 5. If you're good with that, then let's roll with it.
If you're looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I think that's true. But look, here's the thing. We're gonna take a break, but to wrap this up. And we'll come back and do the starting 5. But to wrap it up, I think the thing most importantly is you just gotta if you want to be out in these streets today, you just gotta
wrap it up.
You gotta be wrapped up, like face mask and face mask and
mask on, mask off.
Yeah. Get your slit in. I don't know, do what you got to do with the mouth, but
the body condoms are out now.
Yeah, full body condom today, man. Saran wrap and all that. But and also I think this the other we'd be like giving mad tips, man. The other tip is know that it's okay that is just for today. Right?
I know that it's okay to play just the tip.
All right, we'll be
giving tips out here, man. We'll be right back.
All right, peace.
Peace. Yo, welcome back.
Yeah, man. So what we doing, man? What we doing?
Yo, we doing a starting 5, man. You know what I mean? This time being Love Day and all, man. Yo, what we dropping this time, man? What's a starting 5 you got? You know what I mean? What was the people want to hear today, man?
It's the Love Day, so we are going to do starting 5 classic R&B love songs.
That's what's
these
up.
Are songs.
Yes.
Now, when you think of, let me ask you a question though. When you think about, when I say classic R&B love songs, do you think, in your mind, do you separate the love songs from the lust songs? Like, do you separate some classic Luther Vandross with I Want to Sex You Up? Does your mind break them up into different categories, or are they all jumbled into one?
It does. It breaks them up in different categories, but there's so many categories when we talk about love music, man. We talk about, we're talking about the love music, the love music, you know what I mean? Then we got the breakup music. The breakup love song. Then you got the lust love music. Then you got the sex love music. So there's so many, dude.
Yeah.
And to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But and I feel like every, you almost need the whole wave of it, right? You need the experience, right? Because there's also I think in this category, there's also the like songs. Right, or the I Want to Like You songs, right? I think about You Don't Know My Name by Alicia Keys. That's a great
that's I want to fall in love with you, but
I want to fall in love with you, right?
Or
Newness by Music Soul Child. That's another song that fits that. It's I want you to like me.
But then do you also have the you also have the love songs like the genuines, like the yo, my life has changed because you're in it, and like I'm this, I'm better, and I'm like, you have that.
Right. That right. It's like,
and then you got the please don't leave me, baby. It's like the Blackstreet, don't leave. You know what I mean? And you got the desperation. You got the Brian McKnights. You know what I mean? Start back to one more kiss, just one more. Yeah.
That's the begging category.
That's the love beg, yo. The love begging category.
That's that.
There's too many.
Baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please category. Yeah. So I think that when we decided on this topic, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, this. I didn't give myself the categories. I'm like, look, I'm just gonna pick the 5.
You gotta break it down in a date, though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Break it down in a date. So meaning the way I have my setup is this is the first love song I'm listening to. This is the, hey, I'm trying to get to know you. I notice you. What's up? That's that Alicia Keys type of vibe. And then you got the, yo, man, I'm thinking about this shorty. Like, you know what I mean? And now it's like you get on that date. And then, it progresses. So that's how I have mine set up. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man.
And you got to be careful. Don't premature. It's a good point. Don't prematurely pick a song out of order. Yes. Right? If you got the playlist written and you pick like How Does It Feel, but y'all by D'Angelo, and y'all at like the first chorus, she gonna be
don't
like,
work. You gonna scare her away. Yeah, you gonna scare her away.
It's like sending a dick pic and she don't even know your name yet. Like you can't do that.
Yeah, she don't even know what you look like.
Exactly.
You gotta show your face first.
All right, let's get started. What's your number?
Let's go. Yo, my number one, man, starting in that same process that we discussed, would have to come from Mason Total. Tell me what you want. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one right there.
All right.
That's I scope you, you know what I mean? Yo, what's up? What you about, shorty? What's up? You know what I mean? Okay. Trying to make sure y'all aligned on the same level, on the same wave, that kind of stuff. What you got for number one?
So my number one is, and even though like technically this is a hip hop song more than an R&B song, but it is the song that I most kind of think of in terms of like the perfect combination of hip hop R&B fusion, and that is All That I Need by Meth and Mary J.
That's a good selection, man.
Right.
I like that.
It also connects back to the culture with the inspiration behind that song, which is All That I Need by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. So that's my number one.
Okay.
What's your number two?
All right. So my number two now. So I already forgot to figure out tell me what you want, shorty. Now I'm on the Come Close to Me by Common. You know what I'm saying? That's my number two right there. You know what I'm saying? Is your eyes still green, girl? Is you living in, now I'm questioning. I'm trying to get I'm trying to understand you know what I mean? What you about? I already know what you want. Now I'm trying to figure out what are you about?
Yeah, you trying to pick the lot. You trying to pick the lot.
You living in a dream world?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? This pimping in me has to die with you or some shit like that. You know what I mean? What he said? Shout out to Common, man. He come through with the real song. Bars, but
no doubt.
All right, what you got?
My number two is, I think this was the first song that really made me think of this should just, I don't know. It's one of the first songs that really made me understand the love connect between a man and a woman that wasn't like old school, like in the 70s and 60s. And that is Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat and whoever this girl, the woman that was on it. Yo.
Yes. Now this was Nasal Keith Sweat? This is Nasal Keith Sweat, right?
Yeah.
That was the best Keith Sweat there, man.
That's the classic Keith Sweat. This was the song.
Of course.
I think this was the song. This was the first song that people in my crew were getting, they were getting girls on, right? They were
transitioning.
Yeah, this
from
is
like the Wu-Tang Clan type of vibe to like the,
you be dancing with a chick, and then all of a sudden this song come on, your hands slide down right to her ass. So that's my number two. What you got?
That's your number 2, man. Yo, my number 3, man.
No, you're
now
number 2.
we've gone through, no, my number 2 was Common, Come Close.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, sorry.
So now I got Shorty to come close to me. Now the next thing is, now when I'm not with Shorty, I'm at my crib and I'm thinking about Shorty. Now I got that Jodeci fiending. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, now I'm thinking and just like fantasizing about the possibility of the relationship and all this and this and this that. So, yo, that's where we're gonna go with the Jodeci fiending. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
That's where we at.
All right, I like that. My number 3 is, this is, my favorite singer. Got to have one of his tracks on, and I think this is the one for me that most sounds like a dude, like really like talking to his lady, and that's Adore by Prince. Not to be confused by Adorned by Miguel, which is also a good song, but ain't
it's a good song, but we ain't talking about the clones right now. We talking about the legend.
Yeah, we talking about the originals. We ain't talking about the clones.
No clones, no clones.
No clones. No clones.
Sorry, man. Yo, shout out to Miguel though, but he a clone.
He a clone. No doubt.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
What's your number 4?
Yo, number 4, man. Since we got the fiending out the way, now it's me and Shorty kicking it. Now we're gonna go straight into the D'Angelo Untitled. How does it feel?
Okay, now you trying to get it. You trying to get it.
Now, yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, I like that. All right. So I'm at the same point in the night. I went a little bit of a different direction, but I'm at the same point in the night. So
okay.
I'm gonna throw what I think is like the female equivalent of Untitled, which is Say Yes by Floetry.
Yes. Yeah, that's a dope song.
That's a panty dropper.
That's a wishful thinking. Please say yes.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Yeah. That's when when you get a lady like that, she coming at you. That's when you know you're about to have a good night.
Right. I got you. All right.
What's your number?
Number 5, man. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. My number 5 will switch it up a little bit because the night can go in 2 different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I'm hoping the night to go down the path of Music Soul Child Love. But we live in a time where it could go the other way. So I'm hoping Music Soul Child Love, but I'm also keeping a small percentage in Usher Burn because you never know. Got to keep it wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 ways it can go. You could be like love or like, oh, you burned me.
Unfortunately,
now you gotta go see doctor.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Usher is the one that's doing the burning.
No, yo, man, dude was speaking in code back in the day, man. You gotta hit up Dr. Magic in the ACL, man, or wherever he at.
He need to get that. He need to get that
Dr. Sebi diet.
Get that cream, Usher. Like, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
All right. So my last one.
How's your night ending?
My night is ending with the person that I think is the greatest female artist of my lifetime, greatest that's ever done it. Like, I know we like to think it as Beyonce, and Beyonce is certainly the queen, and I've nothing but respect. But she is not the head of my ship. And that belongs to
Jay
Jackson. And I could have picked a lot of Janet songs, and I'm going to pick Funny How Time Flies When You Having Fun.
That's wild, yo. All right, okay. Because so you had a great night then.
I had a great night. Yeah.
I'm saying, man, if I went down, if I ended at the Usher Burn, then the next song's gonna be from Ideal back in the day, Get Gone. Remember that track? Get the hell on, take the car, take the dog, get gone. It happens, man. You stay prayed up, stay strapped up, all that stuff.
Yeah, what the song that you don't want to hear is like, Get Caught Out There by Khalees. You don't want that song.
Oh yeah, you don't want that, man. You don't want that.
Yeah, man. Yo, man.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Since we in this zone, man, you got a final tip for the people, bro?
Yo,
we wrap this up.
Yo.
Well,
yes, sir. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah, before you do that, yo,
yeah,
thank you
go
for
ahead,
rocking with us. Yo, if you, that's as usual, like, follow, subscribe us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Yes.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are opening up on blackfathersmedia.com a store. So we're gonna be dropping this merchandise. You can get
coming soon.
Coming soon. You can get my books there. Shackles Love.
Yes.
We dropped a new joint called Census today, which is free. Which you can also get from.
I seen that, man. I seen that. This dude working hard, man. I woke up and I'm like, damn, this dude been working hard, man.
So check it out. What's up. Like, follow, subscribe, and all that. So what's your tip for the people, bro?
Yo, my tip, man. My tip is gonna be the same thing I mentioned earlier, man. If you've been chasing Valentine's Day to look for validation, stop doing that shit, man. You know what I mean? Look for validation within yourself, man. Be your number one. You see what I'm saying? Be your number one. Love yourself, because you are never gonna get that love you deserve. And that's what you're craving for outside if you can't learn to love yourself. So, self-love is the best love. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and love yourself, man. Once you have that, then, you walk around this earth like you're a king, and that will have women just gravitate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's my tip. BFM, you know how we do.
Yeah.
What you got? You got a tip, man? I know you've been dropping tips all day long. You got some extra tips?
Don't ball outside your budget. If you don't got if you don't got it, especially this year, just don't have it.
Be honest
about it. And just be honest about it. And you can quiet as this kept. Honesty and like some handmade shit will get you further than balling out your budget. Every woman like a home cooked meal. Every woman, especially if you're gonna do the dishes too, and watch your favorite movie, right? Shit.
And like the homie said earlier, man, manscape, because you know what I mean. You got to keep the waves of communication open. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so that way, if fellatios on the platter, there's nothing holding you back.
You know what I said? When I said, she wants, you want to make that V that lines up, shows you the path to her goodness. You need to do the same thing. You got to clear the field.
Whoa! What you saying? What you saying? Guys got to get a V2 now? Like, whoa.
I'm saying you got to clear.
Is that what
you
rocking out there, man? You got a victory lap?
Nah. I'm saying you just got to clear it out. You got to clear it out.
Oh shit.
And okay. One last tip. One last tip. Don't you need every good groomed man needs a trimmer just for his privates.
Get an Andis, homie. I'm gonna recommend an Andis. Get the guards with it.
Small joints. Get the. Get the guards with it.
A lot of vibration.
Hold your shit tight. Make sure this is not something to be doing while you're high or drunk or tired or
If you got Parkinson's disease, don't even do it, homie.
Just let your shit go free. Don't do it. If you got Tourette's, you got
Tourette's. Mirror. There you go.
If you got Tourette's or any psychological, this is not the place for you. This is big boy stuff right here.
Go get yourself a woman and get her to do it.
Well, that was the last tip.
You know what I'm saying?
A real G. Think about it like Prince Akeem from Coming to America. He not trimming.
Yes, sir. Nope.
He got a nice lady that's doing it.
And she's doing it underwater.
BFM. See you next week, guys.
We out, yo. Happy Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, whatever you want to call it.
Self-love day, self-care. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Stay your black ass at home.
Self-groom day.
No doubt.